More Gospel, Chapter 3, I'm Dying. While Jesus was still speaking, someone came from the house of Jairus, the synagogue leader. "Your daughter is dead," he said. "Don't bother the teacher anymore." Hearing this, Jesus said to Jairus, "Don't be afraid, just believe, and she will be healed." When he arrived at the house of Jairus, he did not let anyone go in with him except Peter, John, and James, and the child's father and mother. Meanwhile, all the people were wailing and mourning for her. "Stop wailing," Jesus said. "She is not dead, but asleep." They laughed at him, knowing that she was dead. But he took her by the hand and said, "My child, get up." Her spirit returned, and at once she stood up. Then Jesus told them to give her something to eat. Her parents were astonished, but he ordered them not to tell anyone what had happened. Luke chapter 8, verses 49 to 56. Jairus' 12-year-old daughter was very sick, and he begged Jesus to come to his house and cure her. On their way, a messenger brought news that the girl had died. One can easily imagine the grief and devastation that hit Jairus at that moment. Then Jesus said the most amazing thing. He told Jairus, "Don't be afraid, just have faith." What? Really? A guy's child is dead and you say to have faith? That must have been so impossible for Jairus at that moment. His daughter was dead, and he had never seen or heard of anyone coming back from being dead. Death is final, and he knew it. Jesus commanded Jairus and us to have a seemingly impossible faith. The key to understand here is that the object of faith is Jesus himself. It's not a call to believe that something you want will occur, but a call to a relationship with Jesus. It's Jesus inviting us to believe in him. And that relationship with him will be so awesome that we need not fear anything, even death. It's all about a union of your heart with his. When a person is completely united to Jesus through total trust in him, miracles can and will occur. And if they don't, it is perfectly fine with you because your faith is in Jesus, not in something that you want. Ron and Leah, a married couple with 2 kids, owned a small deli next door to where I worked. Every day during my lunch hour, I would stop in and get a fresh cold meat sandwich and visit with them. We became good friends through our daily conversations about religion and current events. Ron experienced some breathing problems, and his doctor sent him to the hospital for a heart catheterization. When I visited Ron after work, Leah informed me that Ron needed 5 bypasses and the surgery would be done the next morning. Suddenly, Ron experienced a massive heart attack as we stood near his bed in the intensive care unit. He flatlined, and in seconds, nurses and doctors rushed him into the emergency surgery. Leah and I prayed our hearts out for the next 3 hours. Eventually, the surgeon came out and told us that Ron had died. That terrible night created a special bond between Leah and myself. As time went by, our friendship continued, but we saw less of each other because the deli closed and I got a different job. Eventually, we lost contact until my phone rang about 20 years later. It was Leah, and she had bad news. She had a malignant tumor on her pancreas, and the doctors gave her a month to live. This was terrible news, but you wouldn't have known it from the sound of her voice. She was cheerful and cracking jokes about dying to get to heaven. She's the only person who has ever told me I'm dying with a smile on her face. But why did she call me? She asked me to pray for two things. First, that her faith in Jesus would remain firm until the end, and that nothing would break that relationship. Secondly, she asked that I would pray for her two adult children, that their faith in Christ would not be destroyed by her death. Wow. She didn't ask for healing or a painless death. She just asked for Jesus, for herself and her children. She had the perfect attitude. She believed that a relationship with Jesus was more important than life or death. My dear friend, do you have a relationship with Jesus? Do you have faith like Leah? You can if you just pray. Pray from your heart and talk to Jesus. Read the Gospels and listen to him speak to you. Live in him, and he will live in you. Please pray from your heart right now. Leah left her home and went to die at the local hospice. One morning she woke up and felt fine. Jesus had healed her. X-rays and tests showed that the baseball-sized tumor was completely gone and that she was totally cancer-free and has remained that way for the past 15 years. She had asked for Jesus, and in that prayer, she had received everything.